John Sinopoli. I'm President and CEO of Synagex, based in Massachusetts. We are an IT managed service company that services businesses small to large. Today I want to show you an example of how Synagex uses Project Plan 365 to plan a Microsoft Office 365 migration. Typically speaking, we would use a template like this to start from, but for demonstration purposes, we're going to start from scratch. Start a new project plan, click on File, click on New, and we'll click a blank project. We like to organize our project plans by identifying a first task here as a task that shows the entirety of the project, right? So in this case, we're going to do an Office 365 transition. So we'll go ahead and identify our high-level phases from here. Typically, there's a bit of prep work that needs to be done. So we'll identify a phase here called preparation. And we'll identify a phase called the execution of it. And in the end, we'll have some quality items or closeout items. All of these items will obviously be, there'll be phases within this project. So I'm going to go ahead and click those phases, and I'm going to indent them just to make that organizational structure within Project Plan 365 here. And from here, we're going to start to create our work breakdown structure, or WBS, which is essentially just a collection of tasks. And every project at Synagex will start with a kickoff call, as well as we'd all like to think we scope projects perfectly. Of course, there's always some tasks that need to be confirmed with our customer, and we need to make sure from a quality perspective we're identifying. So we like to have a kickoff call and talk to them about communication items, etc. So let's go ahead and add that kickoff call. This is going to be indented as part of our preparation. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to hold that call today. That's probably going to take us about an hour. So let's go ahead and schedule this for an hour today. From here, we're going to go ahead and populate additional tasks in these phases. So once we're on our kickoff call, we'll typically identify a few key items here, specifically, when we would like to do our migration. And changing this date will help dictate a critical path in our project, as the migration of the record is sensitive to a lot of the tasks that are in preparation. So for demonstration purposes here, let's pick a day, let's say May 20th, for our cutover. This is a task that's going to take us a couple hours. As you can see here, that by updating this task, I've not only updated the end date for the phase, but our top level project has also moved out. So we'll take a little time here to update the rest of these dates and round out our project. Items here we want to add. I want to identify this testing task as something significant within the project. We can't really get into execution until we finish our testing, so I'm going to mark this one as a milestone. In addition, to display that dependency, I'm going to use this predecessor field to say that this task is going to be dependent on testing. If for some reason we had to make an adjustment in the plan, I'd like these tasks to automatically push out. And so to do that, I'm going to add testing as a predecessor to migration. And when I do that, you can see here that that's going to be signified with a little line here in the Gantt chart. Okay, so finally from here, we're going to identify some of our team members and assign them to our project. So we're going to use this resource sheet tab to add these resources. And we're going to assign them some rates. Within the project, we can assign those resources task by task. From here, we're ready to execute our project and track our progress as we go.